All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm James Oliver Jr., managing partner of Kabila Ventures, a new venture capital firm coming soon, CEO of Kabila, which connects overlooked founders to capital, customers, and co-founders, husband to an amazing wife. Yes, I say that all the time because my wife does watch these things and I need to make sure I stay in good standing. And co-founder of the world's cutest twins. So look, if you're out there, tell us where you're coming in from in the comments, please. We want to know. Please share this on your social media channels to invite your friends to join the conversation. Also, as we get into this, please drop your questions in the comments and we will do our best to get to all of them. And so quick update, super excited about this. We're starting a Kabila Founder Mental Health Fund. We just got a $25,000 grant from Techstars co-founder Brad Feld. We will pay for mental therapy for founders in our Kabila ecosystem. That will be in our Kabila community and our portfolio companies once we launch the fund. We will pay for therapy sessions for them if they want it, but they can't afford it. Stay tuned. More to come for that. So we all know like the two most important things for early stage founders are capital and customers. So I'm addressing the capital piece with the imminent launch of Kabila Ventures, the new VC firm I mentioned. And we're doing something new today to help founders in our community connect with customers. It's called Kabila Customer Connections. We're being very intentional about bringing founders to you so you can learn who they are, what they're building, and why they're building it. The goal is for you to connect with them, become a customer, if it makes sense to do so, and for you to share this with your followers here on LinkedIn in case any of them want to become customers. And we have a treat for you today. Tamara Lucas is a friend and a great human. Like me, she's a Techstars alum, and she's the founder and CEO, co-founder and CEO of My Panda, which stands for the personal assistant next door app. Welcome, Tamara.
Hello, James. Hi, everybody.
How's it going? All right. So can you please explain to everyone what My Panda is?
Yeah. So as you said, it's an acronym for Personal Assistant Next Door app. And essentially, we're fractional personal assistants from the hyperlocal community. So our goal is to be the village of support for busy people that have way too many expectations on their plate. And we really step in to be the extra set of hands that can help you get everything done in a nutshell.
Okay, cool. So what inspired you to start My Panda?
So I am a single mom and working single mom, and I was completely overwhelmed, like most people are. You don't even need to be a single parent. You don't even need to be a parent. Oftentimes, just living in this world is really overwhelming. So I did not. My family lives 500 miles away, and I tell this story sometimes. But there was one day that a friend of mine that was out working as a dog walker. And we were having lunch and she said, it is insane. I go in these people's houses, they give me their keys, they give me the baby, essentially their puppy. And then they need so much more than that. Like I walk into their house and their kitchen is a disaster. Like if I could just let them know if they throw me $20, I would easily clean up the kitchen for them. So I'm like, well, damn, that's kind of what I could use is $20 to clean my kitchen. So that was kind of like the birth of it. And it was the idea that there's people like my friend who was walking by my house literally and having no idea that right on the other side of that door was someone that just needed someone to step in for 30 or 45 minutes just to give me a hand. And so that whole idea of bringing people together from the community that have extra time and a desire to help, to step in and help the people that don't have the time. It's like little micro loans of time is one way we look at it. And just kind of to help them get over the overwhelm.
Awesome. Hey, Kristen. Kristen says, hey, Tam.
Hi, Kristen.
Hey, Kristen. Again, if you're out there listening in, say hi. Let us know where you're coming in from. Kristen, where you're coming in from. We'd love to hear that from you. And please share this on social media, wherever you're watching it. We're streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, and I think YouTube. So, all right. So cool. So what are some of the biggest challenges you had launching My Panda, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah. Well, so first of all, I am a completely non-technical founder. No
Same.
idea. Like I remember having the same conversation about with my friend about, hey, let's go ahead and maybe we do an app. Wouldn't that be cool? I remember actually saying the words, yeah, I mean an app. I mean, what, maybe 5 grand for that? I mean, I think we could probably raise 5 grand. Like I had no idea what I was getting into. So, that learning curve was really, really steep. However, especially here in the Atlanta ecosystem, there are so many amazing programs that you really tap into. That's a tip for anyone out there that's starting a business, particularly a tech-enabled business, is to really find some local resources and programs and tap into those because there are a lot of things out there to help. So that learning curve was very hard. And then the constant funding and capital issue. You and I will talk about that a little bit here in a minute of where I'm at with that at this moment. But
Yeah.
it's a constant battle. If you don't have a bunch of rich friends and, which I don't, it's really hard to access what it is that you need to get going and then to keep things going.
Yeah. 100%.
So, and then also, the process of just having a startup, right? So it's a new idea of something that people have not done before. So it's not like I'm just opening a hair salon that I know I just do this, 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 this. It is, you've got to figure out how are you going to market? How are you acquiring customers? How are you retaining customers? How are you adapting your model to change things up, as you're going to make sure things work. So that's really exciting and fun, but it is also really, really challenging.
Yeah, 1,000%. So we got some folks coming in. Hey, Charles from Atlanta. Charles, that's my Morehouse brother right there. What's up, Charles? Denai, who's also now in our my Kabila community. I wound down Parentpreneur Foundation. I don't know if I told you that. We wound that
Yeah, you
down.
did. That was
Yes.
Yeah,
So
but
we're
it
all,
served a purpose.
it
It had a
did.
season.
Everything has a season. Absolutely. We did a lot of good over there. So welcome to 99. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Coming in from Raleigh, North Carolina. I went to business school at Chapel Hill. So I know a little about Raleigh. Used to play golf out there sometimes. Um, so the biggest challenge, yeah, fundraising, getting going, 0 to 1, all that's extremely hard. So what have been some of the most rewarding moments or stories that you can share in your journey so far?
So, my mission and goal in life really is to help people, right? I was a psychology major in college because I figured I was helping my friends all the time anyway. I might as well get paid for it. So I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. I might as well study this. So, I mean,
That
that
makes
really
sense to
is
me
like,
because you're a really good listener.
yeah, it's definitely my superpower for sure. Connecting with people and helping solve problems um and connecting people to other people too is another thing I'm really good at. But so, you know, for me to be able to help people is so rewarding. And I was thinking about one of the examples because that's really wonderful because we help our customers, right? We help them with their day-to-day life, their stress, their overwhelm, their mental health, their family relationships. I had one of our very first customers who is still using us. I mean, it has been almost 5 years. She has had a panda come in her house almost twice a week for almost the entire 5 years. And I
Wow.
remember her telling me a few years back, she was like, Tamara, you all have saved my marriage. Like my husband and I were at each other's throats all the time about just the crap everywhere. And so she's like, just having someone come in for 45 minutes, we come in twice a week for 45 minutes, tidy up the kitchen, pick up the kids'
Hmm.
toys, and just like sweep. It's just like that one little thing. And so like little things like that with family relationships and just that day-to-day life. But then I was thinking too about how we help our pandas, right, get really flexible work in their neighborhood, doing things that they know how to do, helping people. That's the one criteria we look for with pandas, making sure they really have a desire to help. But then also on the other side, we just have our, customers that we're helping. I love when I have a panda who actually becomes a paying customer as well. I
Oh,
have one of our
cool.
pandas who she was working with us, doing a great job, and she ended up hurting her back, so she had to stop working with us. She reached out and she was like, "Can I take advantage of the panda discount? Because I know I haven't worked in a while, but I so need help." And I'm like, "Yes, of course." So she was able to book a
So
panda and get
good.
someone to help her. So it's just really great to be a part of the community, be a community for each other, and to just lift each other up. I mean, it's really, really an important part of what we are doing is helping support within our community.
So
Um,
good.
yeah, it's really, really wonderful.
So good. What's going on, Delroy? Coming in from Atlanta. That's so good. So, in terms of how the product works, so I'm gonna pull up a Vimeo video here, and while that runs, you're going to be talking a little bit about how the product works because we want, again, we're being intentional about selling stuff, right? Like if this is what we do. We're trying to get customers. Please, if you're out there listening, just drop in the chat. Let us know where you're coming in from. Also, let's hit the share button, please. If you're on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, LinkedIn, not so much YouTube. You can't. Can you share on YouTube? I don't know. But LinkedIn, just please just share this. Like we're intentionally. I know. Look, a lot of people love early stage founders. A lot of people want to support underrepresented founders, women founders. Like here we are. We're like here we are. We have a great, phenomenal woman founder here grinding, doing great work, helping people, making an impact. And like we need to help her get some customers and we need to help spread the word about what she's doing. So if you're listening, can you please hit that share button? Pretty please. All right. So I'm going to pull up this Vimeo screen here and I'm share my screen. And while this is running, Tamara, you could show us what
Yeah.
is going
And while you're
on.
pulling it up too, I'll talk also because we our customers, our end customer is the consumer, right? The customer who's putting the request for the day-to-day stuff. However, we are also selling, and this is another part of our business model, is providing our services to employers.
Oh
to
yeah,
offer.
you're jumping ahead there. I'm gonna get to that. So
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
gosh,
start this.
okay.
I'm gonna start
Well,
this.
okay.
All right, I'm gonna start this. So here you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as we're going, the number one thing we really wanted to do is make it simple for our user to put in whatever they need. So you can see, you can just type in whatever random things you need. It'll auto-populate. It could be something, wash my dog, whatever. It won't necessarily have that auto-populated, but you can literally just tell us what you need in a free form. You can voice text it in. And then once you look it all over, you're going to let us know when it is that you want it. And then it goes out to the pandas that are in your service area. So in that way, we're more like Uber in that way, is that like our pandas are like the Uber drivers where they pick up the jobs that work for their skill set and schedule, as opposed to something like TaskRabbit where you've got to sit there and scroll through. You can see here, there's no scrolling through hundreds of different providers. You're literally just saying, this is what I need. This is when I need it. You can tell us any details about whatever it is, and tell us how much you want us to spend, all that. So it's just super easy to just do this. And then you tell us what you need. It goes out to the pre-vetted, very carefully selected people that we know are going to do a good job. And you can just sit back after hitting send and someone will get back to you and let you know when they'll be there. We do have memberships, monthly memberships that get you discounts as well. So we encourage you, if you're going to be using us more than an hour to a month, it makes sense to just do the monthly membership and get those discounts. And we also have an online community with some different benefits as well for our members. So there's some different benefits with that.
That's so good. And so right now you're in Atlanta only. So people can order a Panda if they're in the Atlanta metro area only for now, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
if you're out here listening and you don't live in Atlanta, you're like, oh darn, well, maybe you know some people in Atlanta, right? Just please share this and say, hey, this is for my Atlanta people. It's a great startup that can help free up your to-do list and give you your time back. If you could like reshare that right now, that would be amazing. Okay, so I love that we just showed the product because once again, we're being intentional about, yeah, this is one, people are like, oh, it can't be a commercial. Yeah, no, today this is one giant commercial for an early stage woman founder. And we're just trying to connect her with customers and let people know about what she's doing because early stage founders need what? Customers. Okay, and as you were saying, so you also have a B2B platform that you just rolled out, which I'll drop the ticket here. You want to tell us what that's about?
Yeah. So we realized when people were telling us how much we were helping, one of the ways we were really helping a lot of people was in helping them do better at work, right? They were able to be less stressed at work, and we started seeing the impact of that. So we decided, what better way to help these busy people, these busy women in particular, tends to be our customer, is women, is also to help out their employer to help them. There's a lot of employers that have a lot of benefits out there that are trying to do wellness, getting gym memberships or meditation apps, things like that, that really are trying to help support the whole person of their employees. And so what we're doing now is offering to companies opportunities to purchase hours for their employees as a benefit. Like every month they can give them 10 hours. Or we could even do, like I'm getting ready to launch with a law firm this month, later on this month, just do a discount code for your employees. And then I can come in and actually do workshops and seminars with your people to help them overcome the guilt that they have of asking for help them understand how to prioritize, how to delegate, and how to best use us in order to get a lot of stuff off their plate so they can shine at home and also shine at work.
I love it. So if you live in Atlanta, you work in Atlanta, you have a company you work for that's looking to give perks and benefits to their employees. If you go to business.mypandaapp.com, please check that out and bring it to the attention of the people who run HR at your company, right? Again, it's another way to be helpful. It might not necessarily let you need a panda, but somebody at your company might need a panda. But if you want a panda, you can simply go to mypandaapp.com, as you see scrolling across the bottom of the screen here, and sign up. So
one other thing about that real quickly too is that because we are so flexible, like this is our thing. We want to meet you where you are. If you are a company of 2 people or 2,000 people, we will find a package that works for you, right? We just want to do whatever we can do. So it doesn't need to be a big enterprise company. Like literally, it can be you and your business partner, and you guys just want to provide help for you guys. So we really, really can work with you on that, which is really another added benefit that we have.
Amazing. So, guys, if you're listening, you have any questions, like please drop your questions in the chat. We're here with Kabila. I'm James Oliver Jr. I'm the managing partner of Kabila Ventures, a new venture firm coming soon. And we also have our Kabila community, and we're intentionally lifting up the founders in our community to connect them to customers on our 5,000 strong LinkedIn Live audience or / community. But if you want us to do this for you, please visit kabila.mn.co. As you see scrolling here, join our community, and let's talk about getting you on here and helping you get some customers too. We're being very, very intentional about this. So let's see, we got Denai. Oh, cool. She's tagging some people. Thank you so much for doing that. I really, really appreciate that. So next week, we're actually going to have, MT. Did MT go through Techstars Atlanta with you?
Yeah, we're in the same Techstars class. Yep.
Yeah, so MT is a founder of Metric Mate. He was on Shark Tank. So MT's coming next Wednesday. And we're going to talk about, introduce some of you guys and how you could learn more about what he's doing, become a customer. He's doing some B2B stuff now too. Very, very intentional.
He's got a really cool product.
Yeah. Somebody says, hey guys, I can't see the picture. It's weird when a LinkedIn pops up sometime, it doesn't show the name in the picture. But if you let us know who that is, that'd be great. But yeah, hey, appreciate you. So the other thing that you're doing, Tamara, and I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen here, is you have a WeFunder that you're doing right now. So I'm going to share my screen for that because,
this is cool too, because this, we were talking about the biggest challenges, right? So it's capital and customers. This is like this unique combination of those two. You can be a customer and help provide capital, help the company grow, which is really a really cool.
Is this a long video? Should we play this video or no?
It's pretty long. It's about 5 minutes.
Okay,
yeah. But it is a great video. Kind of really summarizes kind of what we do here.
Well, we can play 30 seconds of it. Let's play 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you can let it run if it's not.
Can you
it
hear
starts
that?
off with me just talking about where we're.
Hi there. I'm Tamara. I am the founder and CEO of My Panda.
Can you hear that?
Thank you for checking out
our. You can listen to it if you want to.
Can you hear that or no?
Yeah, we can hear it.
All right.
Current community round raise. I want to give you a little context around this raise. So we raised a little money last year and since have launched not only My Panda for Business, but also Garden Panda, and made lots and lots of changes in all of our systems and our app and technology and operations. And so now what we're doing is giving you an opportunity to invest in us one last time before we pivot away from raising money and dive right into building and expanding and growing. So we've got this very quick, small round raise that we've got going on right now. Check out the rest of this video, learn more about what we do, why we do it, and our prior raise. And then you can read a little more about it down below. And I thank you for checking everything out, and I appreciate you.
Okay, so that's the WeFunder, and you raised money on WeFunder before, right? How much did you raise before?
It was almost 65K.
Okay, dope. So, and how much are you looking to raise this time?
So 50K is our first goal, and we will go up to 100,000. I don't want to go any more than that on this
Okay.
valuation, but between 50
Okay.
and 50 is
So,
our minimum.
so not everybody's familiar with WeFunder. It's a quote unquote community round. You want to talk about what that is and how people can get involved and why they should get involved with that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's so a lot of investments in startups are limited to people that are accredited investors. The community round is great because you can tap into your community, your people that you know. You do not need to be accredited, which means that your sister can invest, your coworker can invest, whoever is, and they can invest as little as $100. So it really is a way to get some capital in for your company, but also to really help establish a stronger community and some really happy customers too. So it's a really interesting blend of fundraising and then also a little bit of marketing, really.
Okay. So the thing about WeFunder, so this works for you because you have a community, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you need to have a well-established business with lots of customers who will go in on this for you, or you need to have a community around you who will be willing to go in on this. And thankfully, you have both. You have some of your customers are contributing. You said you raised, I think, 60,000 last time. And so, how can people get involved with this today?
Yeah, so the WeFunder link that you have right there, it's super, super easy. Like literally you click on it, you set up your WeFunder account and you say how much you're committing. Right now we're in a like testing the waters phase. So any money that comes in right now is just a commitment. And then once we get to that 50K minimum, then WeFunder goes ahead and files all the paperwork, and then the actual investments kick in. So you just say how much you want to commit. You can do as little as $100, which is insanely easy, and on up to however much you want. We had a $10,000 investment. We've had a bunch of $5,000 investments, because what it does is you end up getting a small amount of equity based on the valuation cap. I won't get into all the details on that, but basically the more money you invest, the more of a percentage of the company that you own. So it's a really cool way to get in and be part owner in an up and coming growing company.
Awesome. So look, I want to get on my soapbox here for a little bit. And, I mean, anybody that's watching here on LinkedIn, we see it all the time. Oh, we got to support women founders. Oh, we got to support underrepresented founders, early stage founders. We got to support. Yes, we absolutely do. And here's your chance, right? If you want to support women founders, here's your chance. Please just go to wefunder.com/my.panda. Like, go right now, open that tab up on your browser and save it until we're done. We're going to be done here in a few minutes. But when we're done, go on over there and commit to investing at least $100 into Tamara's WeFunder community round. At least. I mean, any questions, please drop them in the comments here. I don't think that's a lot to do if we love women founders like everybody's always saying they do, all the performances on LinkedIn. Right? This is me ranting a little bit. We got to put our money where our mouths are here. Like,
well, the thing
please,
that's
y'all.
cool, the thing that's great is it's not a donation either, right?
It's
I've
not.
had a couple of my friends say, "Oh yeah, I'll donate." I'm like, no, you're not donating. Like, you are literally going to have part of the company.
You're the
So
owner in the company.
it's an investment. And
That's right.
y'all, I'm not planning on stopping. I'm planning on growing this company and making a lot of money. So if you get in
can we talk
now,
about that? Like, what are your plans? So I know you're in Atlanta right now. Like, are you planning to expand beyond Atlanta? Like, what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah. We are definitely. And a big part of that also has to do with the business component of the company, because as we get larger companies that have employees in different places, that's going to probably be the driving force into which markets we go into first, which companies we get larger contracts with. But I mean, I have people randomly contacting me now from like Phoenix and from Nevada and from like random places that have heard about us that want to run My Panda out there. So everybody needs what we have. It is a super, super necessary thing that when people hear about it, their eyes light up because it's so needed. It's really just a matter of us getting our foundation solid enough where we can begin to scale, which we're very, very close to that right now.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. So,
That's
and
amazing.
I wanted to also just real quick with the WeFunder. If you we have a really cool perk, and you can see that when you log into the website. There's a little spot where it says perks for investments of $2K and above. The first 20 Atlanta area people that invest at least $2,000, we've got a really amazing perk where you get an entire year of membership with My Panda for free and up to 60 hours of services. So
Wow.
get in there now, and because it's only limited to 20 people, and you need to be in Atlanta to do that. And
Wow. So for $2,000, you get 60 free Panda hours. So how much of the Panda hours cost? What's the hourly rate of the Panda hours?
Well, with the membership that you're getting, the free membership, which would be a total of $1,200. That's how much you'd be paying for that premium membership for the year.
Okay.
You're getting that for free, and then it's $30 an hour on that deal price.
So that's like another $1,800. So that's $3,000 right there for $2,000 investment. You're getting $3,000 worth of services and benefits,
and your equity in the company. It's a really, really good deal.
Yeah.
I was questioning whether or not I should do it, but I figured it would be worth it, because not only will we have happy investors, but we'll have happy customers, which will just continue to grow. So
love that, love that, love that, love that so much. All right, y'all. So that's Tamara. Please, so Tamara, people can reach you. Hang on a second here. Let me shut this down. Reach you via email at Tamara and My Panda app. My Panda app, is that right? Did I spell that right?
My Panda app. Yep. The 2 A's and 2 P's.
Yep. MyPandaApp.com. If you have a question for Tamara, you can feel free to reach out to her via email. Please, again, just share this out, please. Like, we're trying to be intentional about helping her get customers, connect to customers, users, people who want to invest in her WeFund round. Please share that. And look, this is our first time doing this. So this is a total experiment. If you're listening, if you could just drop in the comments right now, is there anything that we could do differently next week when we have MT Strickland on here talking about Metric Mate that would make this a more compelling experience for you, make you be like, oh, hell yeah, I want to go do this right now. Please drop it in the comments and let me know so we can do better. You know, like you guys, we're iterating, we're trying things and iterating too. So please let me know.
Real quick, I do have 2 timely deals real quick that I wanted to make sure. I have a Valentine's Day deal to give a gift to your Valentine or to yourself if you're doing self-love, which I've already had 2 people buy it for themselves, which I think is a really, really smart thing. But you can go, if you're in our app, there's a little place you can click on deals. It'll take you out to that where you can purchase it. But basically, it's a month of premium membership for free, and then 3 hours of Panda services for $99, which is a really great savings. That's normally about $240. So we can get in there, check it out. And that is going, that's going till the 15th. I'm giving you the day after Valentine's Day to do that. And for businesses too, accountants, I've got a tax season accounting thing for accounting firms to offer to their people. So if you're interested in that, I can email me and do that. We've got a 90-day support for your accountants to get them through the tax season, where you can give them some Panda hours to help them with the crazy times.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that we on here selling, man. This is a whole commercial.
That's right. This is what we're here for, right? There's no shame in asking for customers.
Sales is a clean word, right? I mean, come on. You know, folks.
I'm here to help you. I'm not trying to sell you like,
Yeah, absolutely.
And
you don't need to make no excuses. We're here to promote your business, man. That's what we're doing. So to have your community help you pushing out these sessions. Absolutely. Appreciate that. All right, cool. So that's it for us. Was there any final words you want to add, Tamara, before we wrap?
And that's it. I'm looking forward to seeing who comes in and contributes to the investment round.
Yes. So I appreciate everyone out there doing this with us. Again, if you're watching this after the fact, just drop a comment and let me know how we can make this a little bit more compelling. Check in with us next Wednesday, same time, with MT Strickland from Metric Mate. Join our community if you want us to, do this for you and with your startup. Excuse me. Join our Kabila community. We got some dope things coming down the pike there. We're raising the fund. We're going to be investing in founders in our community. We're going to be paying for mental therapy for founders in our community. That money has already been sent. We're just waiting for it to post to our fiscal sponsors. So, and then we just need to figure out which mental therapy platform we're going to go with. Once we do that, every Monday is going to be Mental Health Mondays in the Kabila community, and we'll open it up for a few founders on a first come, first serve basis to just go. If you need some help, just sign up. Like, we got you. We got you.
Thank you, James, for all you do.
Yeah, no, thank you. So, all right, we're going to roll out of here. So, great show. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Charles. You don't have any suggestions? I know you always got something to say, bro. I talked to you yesterday. What you got? Tell me something, please. We need to make this better. Let me know, baby. Let's go. All right, we're going to roll out and see you next time. Stand by, Tamara.
Thank you.